Hi everyone, my name is Brian Akers, a certified pet expert. That's a joke, of course, but I do have a cat, which we'll talk about at the end of my speech. However, I have done quite a bit of research for this speech, so I hope you learn a thing or two today.
I would like to start by asking how many of you have a pet waiting for you at home. How many of you have dogs, cats, bunnies? Almost all of us have some sort of pet in our home, and we want what's best for them. And for that reason, I would hope you take this information to heart. As a fellow pet owner, I have long been concerned about the strays in our community and their overall well-being. Spaying and neutering have long been considered one of the most effective tools for the well-being of our pets. So for that reason, I would like to provide you with some information that may be helpful.
I'll be covering these following topics for today. What are spaying and neutering, benefits of spaying and neutering, and organizations that provide spaying and neutering.
Let's start by explaining what spaying and neutering are. In its simplest sense, it's surgical sterilization, a process that keeps your pets from having puppies, kittens, etc. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, the most common option is surgical sterilization, removal of certain reproductive organs. Ovariohysterectomy, or the typical spay, the ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterus are removed from a female dog or cat. This makes her unable to reproduce and eliminates her heat cycle and breeding instinct related behavior. Orchiectomy, or the typical neuter, the testes are removed from a male dog or cat. This makes him unable to reproduce and reduces or eliminates male breeding behaviors. There are other surgical alternatives and non-surgical options, but they are far less common.
Here we have two examples of the procedures I explained. The procedure will vary from pet to pet, but the same concept applies to male and female respectively. For those that remember, Bob Barker's infamous daily line on the Price is Right episode, help control the pet population, have your pet spayed or neutered. Bob Barker was right, but there are also other benefits.
Going with Mr. Barker's choice, let's start with the fact that it helps control pet overpopulation. In Ireland, there's an initiative called Spay Aware, which provides education on spaying and neutering. The founder stated, if unplanned pregnancies in the cat and dog population were prevented by neutering, there would be no need at all to euthanize unwanted cats and dogs. Last year, the New York Times collected data from municipal shelters and found some very good news. Pet euthanasia rates have plummeted in big cities more than 75% since 2009. This may be due in part to the increase in spay-neuter programs offered by shelters and other community programs.
I gathered this information from the ASPCA website. As you can tell, overpopulation is clearly a serious issue, and spaying and neutering may help quell these numbers.
Additionally, it helps improve behavior in pets, particularly in male pets, especially dogs. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or ASPCA for short, mentions that dogs will be less likely to run away, usually in search of a female, and that they may improve other behavior issues such as marking. In a scientific, systematic review, it was found that desexing helped reduce roaming, marking, and reduced aggression in male dogs. Finally, it may even improve your pet's health and help them to live a longer life. According to Erfer and Kaberlin, desexing causes a reduction in pyometra, a uterine infection, and memory tumor risk. This seems to be a trend among other pets as well. Johnson stated that it helps lower the risk of ovarian cancer in female rabbits.
Lifespan advantage. Perhaps one of the most popular reasons to spay or neuter your pet is that they might live longer, and who wouldn't want that? According to Urfer and Kaberlin, there is a lifespan advantage in de-sexed dogs, meaning that they do live longer. There are a number of organizations that offer spay and neutering, which can vary in price. One option is the animal's regular vet or any number of local vets in the area. The average cost is about $200, but it depends on the vet and the facility. Animal shelters and government-sponsored programs may provide cheaper options. Finally, the ASPCA website has available information.
More recently, there has been some controversy when it comes to spaying and neutering your pets, but to this day it's still generally considered the better choice for your pet. Now you know what it is, some of the benefits it may offer, and where these services are provided. Now that you have this information, you may make an informed decision for your pet's health. Before I finish up, I want to leave you all with a memorable gift. This is my pet, Miss Puffy Pants, formerly known as Mr. Puffy Pants. When I first got her, I thought she was a male, thus the picture. Never really checked, honestly, but when I took her in to get neutered, turns out I needed to get her spayed. Imagine my surprise. Remember, help control the pet population, have your pet spayed or neutered.